Reading Lesson 1 for April 1st, 2020. You will need your weather magazine, a pencil, and an eraser. Realistic fiction has features that can help you figure out that it's realistic fiction. For example, the characters are imagined. In realistic fiction, they're not real people, but they act like real people or real animals, if there's an animal in the story. The events, the things that happen in the story are imagined. They didn't really happen, but they could happen in real life. In realistic fiction, the characters must solve a problem that could happen in real life, because fiction almost always has a problem that a character is overcoming. The settings may be imagined, like they might make up a fake town name, but the town could exist in real life. It's like a real town. The settings may be real places, like realistic fiction could happen in California or La Mirada, which is a real place, and it could be set in 2020, which is a real time. Now, if your parents are interested in printing any of the graphic organizers, I've made it to where they can print them at home. So if you want this graphic organizer, which is Unit 8, Week 2, Lesson 6, your parents can go to Schoology now and see Benchmark Advanced Graphic Organizers. They can open the file, and it's a PDF file, which means your parents could print it at home if they want to. This is optional. So I loaded all of the graphic organizers for Unit 8, Week 2, but you're looking for Lesson 6. So you scroll down until you see this one. If your parents want to print it, they just print page 15. They do not print all 39 pages unless they have a lot of ink and paper and they want to use it up. If your parents do not want to print, they do not have to. You could just make notes in your magazine. So first we're going to look for characters that are imagined but act like real people. So if you're just working in your magazine, could there be a boy in a bright blue ski jacket and hunting boots? Could there be a boy named Lincoln Noah Stonewright? I mean, could it happen? Sure. So let's say that you want to annotate in your magazine instead of on the graphic organizer. You could underline a boy named Lincoln Noah Stonewright, and you could write a note about the character. This is an example of a character who's imagined but could be real. Then you're going to want to look for a setting that could be real. Hey, wait a minute, I see Alaska. You could underline Alaska and write setting. That's a real state. And go on and look for another setting that's imagined, like maybe the town that he visits is imagined. Actually, Barrow, Alaska is real. But maybe the airport building is imagined, but it could be real. Then look for a problem that this character solves and underline it and write problem next to it. Then look for an event, something that happened in the story that was imagined but really could happen, like boys riding on a snowmobile. That is your reading lesson 1.